Hi, everyone. Welcome to Financial Insights. I'm Linda, your accounting coach. So, a term that is often used when talking about financial statements, and you may hear, particularly those in the banking industry or an accounting professional, say, okay, you know what, we use accrual basis accounting. You may even hear cash basis. Accrual basis really confuses some people. And accrual basis is a term that accountants, we really, we use a lot just because in business school, this is what we're taught. We're taught to use accrual accounting, and cash basis is not really discussed, but pretty much if you major in accounting, your classes are just going to focus on accrual accounting, just because they are, they taught us, okay, you know what, you're going to go work for a Fortune 500 company. And however, a lot of small businesses and even nonprofits, when they're starting off, they're really just cash basis, but then as they grow, they go to accrual basis, which really confuses people. So here's is a slide. I have a couple of slides to this, define what is accrual basis. And I thought it would actually be better to explain it in slides instead of me just telling you. So accrual basis is when the revenue and expenses are recognized when what we call when the obligation is made. So let me give you an example. If you are a business and you go and say, you know what, I need some marketing done. So that marketing company will send you a bill. In accrual basis, your accountant will take that bill and they will enter it into the accounting system. So that bill has been recorded. That bill has been recorded that it's due. That is accrual basis. You are recording revenue and expenses. No cash has been exchanged, so no payments. But basically, you're just recording. So once again, you're just recording. So accrual basis, once again, is when revenue and expenses are recognized or they are recorded when both the business, the client, or the vendor agree on certain terms. So you have received that bill or you have created a invoice and sent it off to the client. So once again, no cash, no payment has been exchanged. So here's an example. So say for instance, you invoice your clients. And when we say invoice in accounting, we mean you actually create an invoice in your accounting system. Your accounting software, such as QuickBooks or Xero, they do what we call the accounting behind the scenes. So, what they're going to do, if you look over here on the left hand side, so this is a QuickBooks example. If you create an invoice in QuickBooks, that invoice is going to record an accounts receivable. A receivable is money owed to you as the business. Then it's also going to record revenue. So, in accounting, you need two sides. You need an account to, debit, and you need an account to credit. So if you see her on the right hand side, it's going to increase accounts receivable because you have invoiced a client, and then it's also going to increase revenue, which it increases revenue. Once again, there's no cash transaction. Once again, accrual basis is just recording obligations when those obligations are agreed upon. So that's what accrual accounting is. Now, the difference between accrual and cash, if we look at cash, so say for instance, you do not, invoice a client. You basically, you go do the work and you say, okay, here's, you give them something, some type of invoice. They pay you right then. So maybe they just swipe their card. You have like maybe a square machine. They just swipe it right there. So you actually got that cash. You got that payment. That's what a cash basis is. You know what? You get that money right then, either through Square, PayPal, some form of payment, and you're getting it right then. You're not sending an invoice and waiting 10 days, 20 days, or 30 days to get the payment. So, cash basis is revenue and expenses are recorded right then. So, I would say that most businesses, they do not record invoicing. That can get you in trouble because you can forget that, okay, who owes me what money, and also too, it doesn't allow you to plan. Even with bills, a lot of businesses, even some nonprofits, they don't enter their bills into their accounting software. So with recording, with using accrual basis, it there's a couple things that it allows you to do. So it allows you to have accurate records, and also, too, it allows you to have an accounts receivable report and accounts payable report. So let's go back here to this slide here. Accounts receivable report. Once again, receivable is money owed to the business. If you're creating invoices, those invoices that are outstanding are going to go to the accounts receivable report. So that way you can always run this report and know what's outstanding. But once again, you need to create invoices in your accounting software. Regarding bills, if you want to know what bills you need to pay, put your bills in your accounting software. And if you do that, you'll always know what bills are outstanding. So you don't have to get those, what I call those nasty gram emails from vendors. Oh, you're, 5 days overdue or 10 days. And you're like, oh man, I forgot. Well, if you're able to use your accounting software to actually record invoices and payables, which is accrual accounting, it will save you a lot of time. And then also, too, you always will know where your business or your nonprofit is financially. So, once again, accrual accounting is revenue and expenses are recognized, or what I call recorded, when that obligation is made. So just remember that accrual basis, particularly if you are applying for a loan or you're going to provide your financial statements to an investor, they probably will want to see accrual based reports. So make sure you understand what's cash basis versus accrual. So if you're using an accounting software, you know what? Take some time this week, look at the reports, and just select cash base or select accrual base so you can actually see what the difference is. So make sure you like, comment, and share. If there's other accounting terms that you know what you want more knowledge on, feel free to message us and we'll make a video so we can share that knowledge with others. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.